What's going on, everybody? It's your boy James here from Triple Threat FIFA, and today I'm going to be doing my second episode of my Southampton FIFA 15 Career Mode. And just before we start, I got a few things. Shout out to my guys in English. They were bugging me, the whole of today, like, can we put me in your video? And so there you go. But if you want to check out any social media, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch or Fantasy League, it's in the description, so go check that out. And if you want to pause your screen right now, there is the lineup for today against West Brom. And I'm just gonna drop a little hint right now. We do have someone who has an absolutely amazing debut, and you probably guess who it is. It's Danny Ings. Yes, he does have an amazing debut, and you'll see that in just a second. But we do kick off here, and but the first chance won't come until around the 30th minute when Shane Long passes it through to Ings. Ings cuts back, has a shot, and scores. So yes, just as I said, he would have an amazing debut. So it's great, really good for he's getting off the scoring mark, so he looks to be a good buy, even if he just has one goal so far. But the next chance will come about 10 minutes later in the 40th minute when Nathaniel Klein goes down the right hand wing, and he's battling against Pocognoli. He absolutely does him, skills him, crosses it in, and who's there? Danny Ings. Yes, he is. He grabs the second goal of the game, and just gotta admit, this was so funny. West Brom were absolutely falling to pieces. We were actually doing really well, but I don't know, something just clicked when I played this game. It was a destruction, and Danny Ings just, oh my gosh, he looks to be amazing. I swear, 2 goals in 43 minutes in your first game. He's only 21. I don't think he's had any BPL experience, but we would grab a third right before halftime. See Dusan Tadic, he crosses it in, and guess who's there? Danny Ings to get the hat trick for him. And oh my gosh, my cough's coming back. But oh my gosh, this guy is just absolutely amazing. I don't know, like I said, something clicked, and Danny Ings just made himself everywhere. Whenever I'd run down the wing, cross it in, he would always be there trying to get the header. When I was trying to make a run, looking for a striker to feed it through, he was always there. He was the main striker in this game, and it was great. But yeah, that did wrap off halftime, and we were winning 3-0. Those are the scores from the other games if you just want to see. I think I do that. I think I always do that. I'll just wait a couple seconds up just to show that. But those are the stats of the game so far. We weren't dominating possession, but there's only really one stat that matters, and that's the scoreline. And Danny Ings, can you guess what he does? He scores again, 4-0. This time straight off of kickoff. Like, what will stop this guy? I swear. I know right now we're only playing, the teams who are going to be competing for spots around us. Like in this game we have West Brom and West Ham, I think. Yeah, West Ham. They're going to be kind of the upper bottom 10, like 11th, 14th, in that area. And we're gonna be fighting. Of course, I hope we can fulfill the target of getting the Champions League. But those are people who we're about the same level, and they could take points off of us. Just if we're not having a good game. But so yeah, we were running 4-0, and it's only the 47th minute, and then popped up the 60th minute, and I just decided to make some substitutions. Tadic, Long, and Cork off for Pella, I forgot the other two people. I'm sorry, you could have just seen it. But as you can see, right before that, Long was limping a little bit. He was hobbling off the field. So I decided to bring him off just to make sure he wasn't gonna, if he did have an injury, aggravate it more. But in the 90th minute, this is when the last goal came. It was really weird when Yama had it was a corner when Yama had a shot. And Ben Foster actually did something. Now I was like, what? No, what happened? I was flipping because I didn't know what happened, and I got a penalty. But as you can see on the replay, Ben Foster actually, when he jumps to save it, he smacks Fonte to the ground, which I thought was pretty hilarious. But you know, there's only one guy I could give it to. If you don't know who that is, and you know, your deduction skills are pretty bad, but it is Danny Ings, and he does some sort of weird moonwalk here. Look, he starts moving. He tries to move back, but he's just moving to the side, and I think that's a kind of glitch. I think that's in the game, but I think that might be patched on day 1. But as you can see, Danny Ings nets, puts it in the back of the net with absolute ease. Top right hand corner, goalkeeper's never gonna get that, and it is 5-0. And we just went ham. There's no other words. We went to town on West Brom. They didn't show up, we did, and we destroyed them. And it was actually down to one person, Danny Ings. I wonder what the scoreline would have been if I hadn't have put him in. So, you know, hey ho, 5 goals in 1 game. That's just crazy. You never hear of that. This is unprofessional as well. So I'm also thinking about knocking up to world class, as I feel it's kind of like too easy for me. But that was to be the end of the game. We won 5-0. What an astounding lead! But what an astounding win! But like I said, I might be moving up to world class. I already have episode number 3 recorded, so I need you guys to tell me, do you want me to go up? You know, do you want me to increase the difficulty? But those are the stats, and as you can see, we thoroughly deserve the win. Only the one shot on target from West Brom to our 8, and those are the scorelines from the other game. I see Liverpool destroying Man City, 3-1. And you know, of course, in real life, that thing was flipped. The result was flipped. But as you can see, Shane Long is only out for about 5 days, so that isn't too bad. And I think we do rest him for this game. But yeah, so on to the next game. Oh, as it was the window, I did go ahead and actually list a bunch of youth players for loan, and I don't know what I was doing with your shooter here, and then I was just looking at our oldest players, and you can see Davis is retiring, Hoyveld has gone out on loan, so our oldest player is 30, you know, and then Davis and Pella, who's 29, Osvaldo then is 28 as well. But you know, that's only like 4 or 5 players max. That's 4 players, I think. But you know, next summer, you know, we could be having a huge turnaround. Sorry about that. You didn't get to see the lineup. Go back if you need to. But in this next game, we were gonna go to the bowling ground. We were gonna go ahead and try and see if we could win against West Ham. Now, like I said, you know, the West Ham is a team that could be competing for spots, so we need to get maximum points off these type of teams. I think straight away, Danny Ings is on the ball here, and he's just destroying everybody. Knocks it into Pella. Pella knocks it back to Ings, and Ings just slots it home. And that's just easy as you like. That's just a quick passing move. Doesn't even require much work. Really just so easy. Look at that. Just, you know, it looks like he passed it into the back of the net, and really it's just it's simple play, and that gets Danny Ings his 6th goal, and only to about, you know, just over 1 game and a bit. But anyway, the next chance will happen 20 minutes later when Ings gets on a ball sent from Tadic, and he does get his 2nd of the game and his 7th in 2 games. So Danny Ings, he's on fire right now, and that's probably the end title of the episode. I haven't decided yet, but I think it's gonna be Ings on fire, and sorry about that. Ooh. And truly, he was on fire. He was absolutely destroying West Ham single-handedly, just like he did in the last game. And it was just so fun to play with him. Which sounds pretty weird. But nothing would happen up until the 71st minute when Tadic actually gets on the ball, and he absolutely rifles that right into the post, and I actually get a trophy for that. And so yeah, it hits the post and he goes in the back of the net, and that's one of those goals you just have to stand back and say, wow, I'm pretty proud of that, you know. That was really good goal, you know, just simple passing, a fake shot, and, you know, I had time and space, and, you know, I put that exactly where I want. See, look, fake shot gives me, you know, a couple of seconds. I could have even made a touch with the ball, but as you can see, look, I don't. First time shot, and boom, right in the back of the net, hits off the post, and Adrian just cannot get to that. He's way off of that, and Tadic gets his first goal in the Barclays Premier League, so that's pretty good. But the last goal of the game would come in the 90th minute. Adrian having a pretty terrible day. We're just hanging outside the West Ham box here, you know, just passing around, trying to find a way in here, and eventually Wanyama has a shot. Adrian parries, and Pella gets on the end of it, and I get another trophy, toe poke. So yeah, I mean, Adrian was having a terrible day. The West Ham defense was having a terrible day. Look at that, just look, simple tap in, and you know, whew, that was just a beautiful goal. That's probably my favorite out of this episode, just that little toe poke, just because of what happened. You know, Adrian barely gets to it, rolls out for Pella, and Pella just taps it in. But that was to be the end of the game. We did win 4-0, and I was really happy with the lads. As you can see, look, 4-0, we absolutely dominated the game. Shots on target wasn't the best, but we did walk away with the win. And here with the player ratings, I don't know why I showed this, but just to show you how good the team were. Look at that, Pella got 2 assists and a goal, so great for him. And those are the other teams that played that day. But this episode is drawing to a close. We only have a few more stuff I need to deal with. Here we have transfer deadline day. It's pretty much sped up. If you can hear some weird noise, I do apologize, but that's the little, you know, ding, ding, ding. You know, whenever you go through an hour. So yeah, I just sped it up just so that you wouldn't have to sit through it. We didn't make any signings over deadline day. We only made the one, which was, as you can see, about in a second, Danny Ings. And we got up Boris, but you know, oh well, he was pretty old. But on to our next game. We were gonna actually play the next game. I was actually gonna show you the squad report and the league table. And squad reports do come out at the start of every month, so you'll see one now, and then you'll see one in October. You know, November. As long as I can remember. You know, you'll be seeing them at the start of every month. But then, guys, but this episode has been a huge success. You know, we scored, I think it was 9 goals, conceded none, 2 wins, 6 points. Just added to our good start. You know, we beat Liverpool, and you know, then we go ahead and beat you know, West Brom and West Ham like that. Both of those defenses were just absolutely terrible. But like I said about earlier in the video, I do play on professional. I'm thinking about bumping up to world class because it's pretty easy. But I won't make any more videos. You know, I have the third one recorded. I'll make that. I'll edit that. Upload it. And then I'll let you guys decide. You know, do you want to keep it at professional, or do you want to or do you want me to bump it up? You know, it's completely your choice. I don't mind. You know, just know that, you know, if I do knock it up to world class, it'll take a little bit longer to adjust you. But this is the league table, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. All social media links in the description. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Let's go Southampton. And yeah, have a nice day, guys. Peace.